in a small mountainous village in America, where in the morning the mist merged among the trees, and in the evening the sunlight cast golden reflections on the lake's water, there lived a young man, Noah Reed. His face was connected to the dust and the golden sunlight, and his hands were tough yet gentle. Noah's father was a farmer, and since childhood, he had dreamed of conquering the land, but fate always seemed to play tricks on him. Every morning, Noah woke up at 5. He walked along the narrow paths of the fields, felt the mountain air, and crossed the village's old wooden bridge. Every day, he descended into the soil, plowing the crops with his hands and a hoe, observing the flow of water, and connecting himself to the land for a day. People in the village would say, "This boy will never achieve anything." Noah remained silent, yet a fire burned within him, a dream that lived on amidst dust, sweat, and failures. One year, when the rains were heavier than usual, Noah's entire crop was submerged in water. The fields, which had been the center of his hope, turned into mud. Debts increased, and the villagers would say daily, "Noah is crazy. Why does he still go to the fields after so much loss?" Noah remained quiet. His wife left him, and his friends turned their backs on him. He would sit by the bridge, watch the flowing river below, and think in his heart, "Is it all over? Are my hands really useless?" Then an old man came to the edge of the village, Mr. Hayes. He was a retired soldier and an experienced craftsman, knowledgeable about the land and hard work. He looked at Noah and said, "Son, your hands aren't broken. They are telling stories. You just need to understand that every failure hides a lesson." From the next day, Mr. Hayes came every day. He worked with Noah in the fields, teaching him about every corner of the land, every plant, and the flow of water. "Look, Noah, life is like the fields. If you work hard, if you are patient, the land will bear fruit. But if you stop at every small setback, everything will be wasted." Months passed. Noah woke up every morning, looked at the fields, and connected himself to the land. But life was not easy. A storm came and destroyed the rest of his crop. People said again, "Noah, give up. Nothing is left." But Noah told himself, "I won't look at my fate. I will look at my effort." Noah sowed seeds again in the broken fields. Nights grew long, his hands became wounded, his body tired. But with each day he grew stronger. Every failure taught him that only through hard work and perseverance does the land and life thrive. Months later, his land turned green. Golden crops swayed with the wind descending from the mountains. Noah's broken hands, which were once a sign of failure, had now become a symbol of hard work and determination. The villagers were amazed. Those who had once said, "This boy will never do anything," now said, "This is the boy who changed the land and his own destiny." Noah raised his hands toward the sky and said, "These hands were never broken. They were only teaching lessons. Hard work, patience, and faith. That is true strength." Time passed, and Noah opened a small workshop. Now he did not just grow crops. He taught young people how to cultivate the land of life through hard work and determination. And when a young person asked, "Noah, what is the secret of your success?" he smiled and said, "The secret is, hands can break, but the heart cannot. Failures can come, but courage cannot. And if you work hard every single day in your life, even your broken hands will become bridges to success." Lesson: life can take everything from you, but if your hands hold determination and your heart holds faith, you can create everything again. Every failure is a lesson, and every effort is a step that brings you closer to success.